What up, what up? Welcome to the Madden Underground multi-stream. We got a lot of good games going on right now. We got, in your top left-hand corner, we got Struggling versus Burko. He's down 24. Burko's up 24-0 over the Ravens. We got a good game in the bottom left-hand corner. Woody versus BKP. BKP is actually, let me see, he's actually down 3 right now, but he has the ball. He's trying to move upfield and make something happen. And we got that was almost an interception. That was nearly an interception. That was pretty close. That was really close. How you feel about that, Philly guy?
I don't think he needs to make that throw again. We got a lot of great action going on. It's a close-ass ball game. You better be careful where you throw that rock.
Definitely. We got a little PS5 action going on in the top right corner. We got Who Dat versus Extra Snoop. You know what I mean? So, get a little PS5 action going on. We got Xbox and PS5 Pro League action going on. Madden Underground action going on right now. So be sure to check it out.
I love it, man. You got all the games here in one place. I don't even have to open up multiple browsers and tabs and use my phone and my computer and my TV. I don't have to do none of that. I can just come here. I can see all the games. I can do all the scouting, although Struggling's not helping me out much against Burko. But you know what I'm saying? This is lit, bro. This is lit.
Definitely. So we're gonna get some audio in over there on that the Browns versus Steelers game right now going on between Burko and Woody.
For the running game to get operating.
No. BKP.
Seems accurate. That line
BKP
struggled to sustain blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the 41, Pickett. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Yeah, a lot of people have been doing that, motion that receiver in to try to contain that outside pass rush. But Woody was able to give pressure. Jason Garrett, no surprise.
Yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
There's a lot of interceptions being thrown in this race.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to lose.
Man, I tried to give Myles Garrett some love, with the Halloween franchise coming to a close. Called him Jason Garrett, but obviously, he ain't paying attention. He don't care about nicknames. He's just out there on the field.
And they're going to get this up to mid.
We got a big play to your top right. You see Snoop driving with those Panthers. Snoop driving with those Panthers right now. Let's take a peek into that game. We're going to peek into that game right now. And he's driving, trying to get down there. Wasn't able to get much right there. Brings up a third down. Yeah. Big play over there by Snoop. Congratulations to him. Taking the lead. 14-10 over there. Burko seems to have a firm grip on the game versus struggling right now. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know if they worked something out beforehand. It looks like they're both trying to set the NFL record for interceptions and sacks because there's a lot of that going back and forth.
Let's take a listen into what's going over here in this. Let's go back to the Woody versus BKP game. Get back to the down.
Now Pickett. Now quick throw there, going to be batted away.
Play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their play ball and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
From the gun on third down, Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. Down inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
He'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is dope. But you got to be on for this though, right? Like it won't do it automatically.
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed.
Big play by who at your top right.
They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out?
Yeah, division matchups are everything.
Definitely. You got a games. You got the Saints and Panthers to your top right. We got Burko beating the crap out of struggling to the top left. We got Inglewood versus Rove. And Inglewood seems to have a firm grip on that game as they conclude the fourth quarter. Great catch. He gets another touchdown with Drake London. Huge play right there. And then to your bottom left, we got Woody down 21-17 to BKP. Thing is, and Woody make a big play. I've seen a lot of players trying to make trades and things like that. And I think after watching the Blaze game versus Bunsby and the Chiefs, with the Chargers, him trading Lamar Jackson to struggling. I mean, him getting Lamar Jackson from struggling and trading Herbert to the Ravens. You can clearly tell that these teams, the offenses, aren't gelling right now. The offenses aren't gelling right now. It's like the players and the scheme fits. The players aren't built around to fit the scheme that the players are trying to use to work in these schemes, and it's the players are having a little bit of trouble right now, as you can see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to wonder if that's something the EA actually did put into the game to benefit people that don't make crazy trades like that without considering their scheme and everything. It'd be nice if they did. Can't lie. It'd be nice if they did.
Yeah, because just because you trade for a big player doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be a big player for your team and your system. You know, and that's true. That's just like real life. You know, a player could come to a team and think he's going to – think about Josh Norman. Josh Norman was all-world when he was with the Panthers. He left the Panthers, got into a different system, became a man corner for the Washington football team at the time. And, you know, he hasn't been the same player he was in Carolina ever since. You know, so I think that once he left there, that was kind of his career, you know.
Yeah, you can never underestimate good coaching because good coaches know exactly where to put you on the field so that you can make plays. And you got to believe that Blaze is going to figure it out. He's just got so much talent on his team. And the same thing with Struggling. You know, Struggling is going to have to figure out the best way to use Derwin James. And I don't know what to call his Ravens team anymore because, you know, they were built around Lamar Jackson, but, you know, he's going to have to figure out what to do with Herbert.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and this Range Rover game is over, so we're gonna X that one out and get these guys squared away over here. So let me go ahead and maximize one of these games so we can click on one of these games and maximize it, see how it looks on the screen. But yeah, we're gonna click in and go to in-game commentary and check out what's going on over here. See how it looks.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
53 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Watson.
Oh, great catch.
Great throw, great catch. Browns take the lead.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own.
You have to think whoever gets the ball last is going to win this game.
Extra point by York.
Yeah, it's starting to feel that way because Woody had an opportunity to give himself a double-digit lead, and then Steelers were able to force a turnover on that interception return for a touchdown. And even Struggling is fighting in this game a little bit. He's down 2 scores, but defense has been the way to go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, They'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Pickett. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Looking to throw here. Pickett.
Oh, wide open.
That's caught inside the 20. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 51 yards. And the Steelers
struggling. If he can get something going on offense, it looks like he got back in his game putting pressure on Burko. Burko has not been able to handle that man-to-man defense.
Boswell now to kick it away after the
struggling.
touchdown.
Either has to score on defense or he's going to have to put something together on offense because seems like he's adjusted. Damn, minute 12 left to go in the fourth. 3 timeouts? Nope, you got 2 timeouts. What's you going to do with it?
Offense ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they
Just missed an interception by Burko.
They take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Watson. Completes to Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
We keep the bottom score. We keep the score at the bottom. Just to keep an eye, just in case struggling does come back.
Yeah, it's going to be tough because he just threw a pick 6.
Yeah.
Watson to throw.
Yeah, Woody BKP game is it.
Let it fly.
And he got him in.
He's got him in. Complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
You got to wonder how he
With
give it. How is
with a little
before
over
he's giving
50
up these
seconds
deep
left to go
posts
in the
right
game.
It's like he's running cover 4. You would think that seam would be covered, but it wasn't.
Of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Man got behind the secondary.
Watson. They set up the screen to
Let's
Chubb.
check down pass to Chubb. Oh, and he is in for the score. Wow.
Oh, man, that's 47 seconds, man. Bakari's offense has been explosive. He has 3 timeouts left. He's still in this game. As we go over to PS5, Who Dat still on top, 20-14. 4 minutes and 54 seconds left. And we'll see if they can. He's bringing that pressure. He has an open man. He has an open man. Well, let's listen back into this BKP game versus Woody. Steelers versus the Browns. It's probably it's probably the best game of the two right now. Last drive. See what happens.
Probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Pickett to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
22 seconds.
The nice thing is that you've still got all
Still
your
3
timeouts
timeouts
in the
left.
middle of the field.
Running out of
That should
time.
still be an option, especially
All he
if
needs
you
is
see
a
the
field goal.
defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Here's Pickett. And he
Good
can't
sack.
get a throw away. He's taken
That right
down.
guard was red, too.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with
30-15.
17 seconds to go in the game. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Back to throw.
Oh, hits the seam.
Goes over it. And they will get the conversion on
first
3rd down,
down.
but the clock, a more pressing factor.
12 seconds, 1 timeout on the 47-yard line.
I think he needs about 10 yards to get a field goal range.
Woo!
A couple of
And
first downs on the
Burko's
drive already.
defensive
As
onslaught
they go for the
continues.
47
Another
now
pick
on
6
first
against
down.
struggling. It is rough going
Here's Pickett.
for those Baltimore Ravens. Here's the pass. Oh, he clicks on.
And he'll go down, but
Gets
not
down,
before
calls
getting this
timeout.
inside the 30.
That's what you want to see. This
And
game
now
is going to
with 6
overtime.
seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
He's going for the win. He's going for the win.
Oh, boy, this is risky. You're playing on the road. You got 6 seconds left, so even if you catch it, you don't have time to do anything. Can't take a sack. Can't turn it over. Can't catch the ball. Unless it's in the end zone.
Pickett back to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. He'll head out of bounds.
He gets the
inside
corner
the
route,
10,
gets out of
marking down
bounds.
at the 9.
What do you
This
do?
game
You
not
go for the
quite
win or
as
you
good
take
as
the
last,
3?
But still over
Take the
40
3.
yards between the two.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
One final shot for Pickett.
He throws a pick. He throws the game away.
Huge mistake late. It's
He
intercepted.
throws the game away.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Oh, my. He threw the game away, and he may have thrown the division away with that game, with that play as well.
Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense
Definitely
has a
agree with that play
touchdown.
call. I mean, you could
That's
have
what you get.
Well, that was
given yourself a chance to get the ball back in overtime.
That was somebody that didn't trust himself kicking a pressure kick. And if that's the case, you need to go in the lab and work on that a whole lot. You can't throw it. Like, he literally threw that game away. He could have tied it, won the overtime, possibly gotten the ball back, scored. But he went for it all, and it didn't work out in his favor, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Very, 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 very unfortunate. Well, let's go ahead and exit this game out and
Check in with that Saints and Panthers,
yeah,
man.
the Saints and Panthers, man. This is what it's coming down to, man. They coming down to the last 2 minutes of the stretch. Let's get some audio. Let's get some audio in this game.
This 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Off the play fake, Winston.
Oh.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
And he gets him. Oh.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Big play. Gotta
Owens
love the
unable to
50-50
hold
balls
on to
when
that
it's one-on-one
defensively.
coverage, man.
A
Gotta love that
potential
this
game
year.
changer, but it falls
Gotta love
incomplete.
that.
It's
Checking
wild.
the NFL score.
When you think about the fact that he's actually up, you don't even have to do this. You can just run the clock out, get out of this game safe. You're only up 6. You can throw a pick and he can run it back to the crib, and then you lose because of that. We just watched that happen in another game. So you literally want to make sure you play smart in this game. We're in week 3 of the Xbox Pro and PS5 Pro leagues. We'll be advancing tonight in both leagues, and you know I know everybody wants to get the week 4 with a W, so they need to make sure they play smart and play wise, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's too close right now. It's too close right now. You can't give anything away. You know, trying to act like you playing mud or regs. You gotta play smart, just like the man said.
Like I said, there's a $1,400 prize pool here, and you know these guys are, you know, $700 to the Super Bowl champion this year. You know, so you don't want to trick that off or hinder your chance of getting that money when you could just run the clock out, shoot the clock, and you know win the game.
Yeah, and it could come down to this. I mean, this is a division game, and you never know. Crazier things have happened. You want to make sure that you come away with a dub.
Oh,
You don't
God.
want to give anybody.
And he overthrows him. Oh my God, Jameis is out there, Jameson. So
No, I got to put that on the coach. I got to put that on the coach.
that was
I
a
mean, he
terrible
threw
throw.
like 3 straight times. You know, he could just as easily have ran
Ran the ball 3 straight times. He got
Yeah,
some
ran the
positive
ball.
yardage.
Yeah, use up them timeouts.
He doesn't have to run out the end zone, but he's going to. And Chuba Hubbard is going to get back to the 5 or the 9-yard lines, which I didn't think was wise either. We're seeing a lot of bad decision and bad coaching in this game right now. This guy just literally ran the ball out the end zone. And you see Memphis,
a lot of
Memphis Douglas
dribbling.
out there balling right now. Mask up Cal Bears beating Snipes 37-13. Yeah, it's a lot of good games going on.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. You know, Cal Bear knows he's got a primetime matchup. He's trying to get his reps in. He's trying to get ready. Wants to make sure he's at the top of his game.
Oh yeah, as does everyone else in the league, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're on a big stage.
Baker out there getting out of there. And you gotta love, hey, those Black Panther helmets are fire. I must say myself, I love those helmets.
They're clean, but you know, I got a mixed bag because, like, you know, the Jags, they got black uniforms.
Well, you got to think about it. They both were expansion teams the same year, so they're gonna have similarities. You have the Jags and the Panthers. I remember the year they both came out and they implemented them into the Madden game. Everybody were impressed with the jersey selection, and the team actually wasn't that good, but the jerseys were fire. And I would admit, these jerseys right here that's a good color combination. I like these jerseys.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what you want, right? If you're not playing well, you got to look well.
Yeah, you look good, you play good. You know what I'm saying? So, and as you can see right now, he's driving right now. He's actually in a good position to make a play. He could actually win this game if he's able to make the right call, right decision, right choice, and we'll see what happens. And he got it, a dot, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a great read. Saw the
5
separation.
interceptions, 1 touchdown. What? My God, this is.
I mean, you got to think he's got still got all 3 timeouts left. He's on the 31-yard line. He knows he has to score just to win the game.
You
So
see that
field
score
goals
at the
are
bottom right
really
there,
good.
44-13 over Thomas Graham right there. Um,
Hey,
our boy Keezy out there killing beat Rose.
I know TG is saying you can't do this in real life,
Well,
but
maybe not. Maybe not. Those days are long gone. Um,
there you go. That's a
but
big sack though.
big,
Third and
huge set.
10. Third and 10. Yeah, man, this pressure is busting some pipes out here. Busting some pipes. People getting a
34 seconds remaining.
little trigger happy.
In defensive stand right now, and we still got a tailor-made Blaze game coming up. So you guys keep it locked. We'll have that game coming up a little bit later. Oh, and that's
Happy
the
to
game.
that, buddy.
And that's the
Oh,
game. You got a little too comfortable running with Baker,
they
and
did.
that is the game. Who that's gonna get out the game with the win, and that's probably gonna move them up a little bit further in the division. Uh, that division race is pretty tight right now. You got Big Duke, Snoop, who that? Who else is in that division? Oh, and Bronco. So they're all pretty tight over there. I think they're all probably either 1-2 or 2-1. So nobody's quite undefeated in that division, but they got a good division race going, and we're gonna keep an eye on that division moving forward because these guys can play clearly.
And I just gotta wonder why struggling continues to throw. He had to have thrown maybe 10 interceptions in this game.
Oh, we're about to get to that massacre right now. It's 1 second left.
Against Burko.
We're gonna go over to that game right now. It's 37 seconds left in that one.
Yeah,
And
he's
then
still airing it out. I'm just saying, man. Burko had to have gotten at least 10 interceptions in this game.
yeah, and at this point, this is when you piss off everybody else in the league. It's like, bro, just clock yourself, man. You are getting the dude XP. But what I do like about this year's game, if they don't bombard you with the XP for just beating up on a winningless opponent or meaningless opponent. Not saying that struggle is this game is meaningless in any kind of way, but you know, he's clearly beating this man into submission.
No, but it's good to see that because, in the past, we would have called this an XP game.
Yeah.
But now, we call it what it is. It's a win.
Miss those XP games. I could use an XP game, especially when you got playing with a team like the Patriots. You need an XP game, you know. But and a great pick. It's like these guys just like throwing interceptions. Queen is gonna go to the outside and break it back
Oh,
inside, and he is
oh,
caught, unable to score.
that's a wrap.
It's a wrap. So we'll be back. We'll be back shortly. We thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll have some more games for you guys in the upcoming days. So make sure you guys keep it like, hit that follow, like, subscribe wherever you may be viewing from, and we'll be right back.
least they all get to play each other.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, this was not the best performance by Taylor May. Hopefully we'll see better from him as we advance through the league. But I'm gonna get off of here now. We're gonna close this out, and it was a great test stream, man. Want to test some things out. But
Test stream.
definitely want to see if we can advance the league now. So I think we're good to go. So we're gonna advance the league and get these things set up, and we'll see you guys soon.